Drow Ranger, but playing versus Snapfire is a risk also. Like, this hero just decimates you inside lane, decimates you throughout the game. I don't know, Owen. A bit of a question mark. I know Stonebank doesn't really like to play this hero. They do have a lot of comfort heroes and stuff like that.
Master tier.
But, yeah, there's, when you're seeing Morphling being super popular right now, right, in the meta and stuff like that, and you're not seeing PL getting picked as like this counter and stuff like that, that's when you know the hero's in a bit of a tough position to actually have, be this counter versus these old school things that it used to just be incredible versus.
Sure.
It takes so much time. And nouns, they have a draft that really can constrict and limit time. They have this Drow, they have this Lone Druid that's gonna dictate pace. They have this Undying that gives them Roche, so they want to just get that very early aggression. I mean, their Roche lineup is terrifying.
I mean, what kind of is the big difference with PL nowadays than, say, the PL of a year or two ago?
I mean, heroes have just changed across the board.
Other heroes have got better?
Other heroes have gotten better. He literally does, I don't know, his Ags and his Shard are really mediocre, in my opinion. Not really too big of a fan of those. And his illusions just melt. Everyone just does so much damage now at this point. His illusions feel super weak. Like, yeah, illusion damage taking 650%. Like, that is insane.
How does that compare to some other illusions? Like, what's the percentage on like a Terrorblade or a Nagasaran illusion?
I mean, it's quite a bit less.
Let's have a look at the numbers. So you get them up
right,
there.
I think
so Nagas are what?
350, right? I believe. Yeah, and then TB. I actually don't know what Terrorblades was. I think it's like 300. So yeah.
So 650.
It's like almost double in comparison to those other ones.
Of course, there's a lot more of them, but at the same time, don't necessarily last as long. Or it's indeed. There's as you say, especially when you look at it side by side with the other illusion carries.
Yeah, even the Doppel one is 500%. Wait, why are these numbers so ridiculously high? And yeah, so looking at like what some of the heroes overall, like yes, playing versus the Undying, that's the other thing too, right? He's playing versus Undying, he's playing versus Drow. That's probably the two biggest indicators. It's like, wow, this could be a good PL game. But playing versus Snap actually just owns this hero throughout almost all stages of the game. You have such overwhelming magic damage. And like Fear pointed out, Lone Druid, he could just do the double Mjolnir build at some point if he wants to. Sure, it'll take a crazy late game if that ends up happening, which is probably not what Nouns anyway wants.
What about the legendary Radiant Spare? You're against a PL. Is there?
Is there a purpose? I don't know. I just don't think there's a purpose to do it.
Okay.
I think you can just because he has the Drow as well too. It's like with this, if he goes the standard, the Deso and stuff like that, you're going to delete Death Prophet. You're going to delete all these heroes with the amount of physical damage.
I guess at the end of the day, itemizing for the PL, a hero that you're saying, probably not going to do that well anyway. It's going to be very hard to do well on. You don't need to bother with that.
Nah, you don't really need to.
Just forget there's a PL, do your normal stuff, and you're probably going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, if somehow this game gets absolutely crazy, like 67, I don't know, something like that. But even then, it's like Nouns should have such a big gold lead. Maybe we're going to get completely impressed here. Maybe Stonebank's got some magic that he's got hidden up his sleeve, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, Bait, they did play a pretty damn good game last time.
It was a close game.
At the same time, too, Yamsun, I think he played it pretty flawless on the Drow. His positioning was amazing, like the panel was talking about almost all of the game.
Liked it. It was
and
good
he's playing
Drow.
again, so. And it's looking at the Drow game overall, too. Sure, PL could be a little... maybe this is a big maybe, could maybe be annoying, but looking at his matchups versus everyone else in the game, it's a phenomenal Drow game. Playing versus DP, he's got the Hypothermia. Playing versus Storm, he's got Gust. Eventually, sure, yeah, Storm can't get on top of him, but you're always going to be able to itemize and have protection from your Undying. Actually getting more harassment than I'd expected them to up top. Moo. It's a bit low. Ooh! That might have been a kill onto Loading if they get that connection here. Whoopsie. And Moo. A little bit low, so he's going to get pushed off the wave for a bit. Funnick.
It's looking like a first blood.
It's not an easy one. Tough lane, really, to play in here. Honestly, a tougher lane than the last time. Even though he was playing like a DK, and this time he is that ranged hero, he is very fragile and very slow. That's the one issue about these Death Prophets in offlane sometimes. You're a 280 hero, or 285, sorry, 285 hero. So you play versus Tombstone and Frost Arrows. If you get caught out too far, you will just get chased.
And mid, Dendy was having a good time on the CS, but he's had to take a walk back to base.
Oh, wow. What? That's massive. What the?
I don't know if he got the water in and sort of pumped through it, or maybe Gunnar was able to control them.
Gunnar did the double.
Gunnar did control them, yeah.
He's a lone druid, so he just sends and gets double runes every single time.
So, you're seeing the very impactful effects of Gunnar being able to do that.
Yeah. That's why he likes to play it so much. I mean, Gunnar, he is the biggest lone druid mid player in the world at the moment. There's only a few players who are playing it, but it's only really played on side lane besides Gunnar. Super comfortable on this hero. 19-9, bunch of denies versus Dendi, so he's going to have that level advantage. Dendi will get at least one of these water runes, but tons of... I mean, Gunnar's just getting so many of these denies.
Yeah, that little bit of time that Dendi had to step away from the lane for has just gotten Gunnar to the place where he's very, very happy. Free farm and...
I'm very impressed that Stonebank is doing this well up to... I really thought he was going to have a bit of a struggle.
Sure, you thought he was just going to kind of get just consistently blasted and spells thrown at him.
Yeah, you always just keep getting poked from the Snapfire, keep getting hit and then just
bottom lane,
nuked,
Yamsun. He's going to get chased by Stamanen, but we'll be able to kite him out. Turns with a multi-shot, takes him down.
Funnick will get the tombstone for it, though.
And
injection.
Yeah, Yamsun, he'll probably take the walk back to base. Himself down here. TP back out.
Dendi is jungling. Oh, Dendi got hit by the Ogre Smash, too. Oh, oopsie. He is already pushed kind of out of the lane. They will refill his bottle, but that says a lot here. Gunnar. He's going to start being able to poke tower here already. It's 5 minutes in, so Catapult's going to start coming out. They can't just leave this lane completely.
Well, who can come over to the mid? I mean, Stamanen's here at the moment.
Honestly, Dendi needs to go back to mid. After this camp, he can't just leave that tower alone. He has to be the one to stop the push.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still not quite level 6, but yeah, Gunnar. Stamanen's actually... Okay, this could be a cool kind of move here. He's pulling the creep wave, so Catapult is just going to suicide into the tower. All right, I like that, actually. That's really cute. And yeah, Yamsun, even though he did get that early first blood, he is getting a little bit behind on the last hits at the moment.
Top lane, Lilith. Stick charges on loading.
Solo, 40 HP. Another shards in 6 seconds. There's a raindrop.
Now Lilith, he's hovering around to try for it, but Stonebank will have something to say about that.
He's going to throw them. He's trying to get the
won't be
vision.
enough damage though, the shards alone, so we'll have to commit him with the snowball.
There is stick charges and lift is up.
So loading. He's going to be able to grab and throw him back the way of Moo. Got the cookie though, and that will do it. So nouns, I'm going to take down. Loading here beyond the tower. Be able to sort of chase Stonebank down a little bit too.
Husky's turned up.
I got the tombstone dropped out. New Stonebank. Now he's going to get caught. Shards are there. Snowball as well. So good aggression from Nouns around the tower.
Look at Stonebank again, though. He's doing the
just
same
grabbing
thing.
creep waves.
He's like, nope, don't want to let you push, but they still do have a couple. Actually, they don't have any more creeps. They might have to tank for the Catapult. No, Catapult's on a dive. Husky, are you going to tank it? Okay, Husky's going to tank it. Get at least one extra Catapult hit there. Back cool. I mean, cute. Really cute from Stonebank. You know, I actually like these little moves. See people just pulling camps and stuff like that. Bottom, Lelis. He knows that Funnick's alone. And quick instant move down to bottom.
Funnick just keeps himself alive with the siphons. A bit of a healer, but as long as Yamsun can continue to kite this, they should have a chance of getting him. He's going to go for the TP out. The damage is done. Another good kill for Yamsun to get involved in this laning stage.
Well played from Nouns there.
It's mid tower as well. Just, of course, even with the creeps being dragged about, Nouns still got Gunnar just consistently putting this pressure onto the mid tier one. See Moo, he has been found. He's going to try for deny to neutrals. He's going to be able to do it. Able to make sure that the Ancients take him out.
Oh, man. And if you look at Gunnar, he's doing his usual as well, too. He saves skill point on Bear, so gets a root, skills the new Bear, it gets the second root.
Oh, that's big.
It's the tech. That's the
yeah,
lone
well
tech
played
right
there by Gunnar.
He does this every single time. And he did queue up the Radiance.
I'm telling you, there's a PL back in the game. Time to go for the old Radiant Spare.
All right, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 6 and 0.
Why not? Radiant's back on the menu. I mean, it's back on the menu for pretty much every core you feel nowadays with the reduced cost. But definitely if you're a lone druid and you're up against a PL.
I guess, sure, why
not a situation you probably find yourself in every day of the week. Probably not one that Gunner's found himself in for a long time. I don't know if anyone's picking PL against Gunner's Lone Druid in any of the pubs. Probably not.
And you know what? Gunner, he is a man of the meta. If you do watch any Gunner streams, if you do know Gunner, he is playing Meteor Hammer on like every hero, so he is part of the problem at the moment. So I don't blame him. I know that he's going to go this type of build, Radiance.
It's a good Radiance game. Good Radiance game. It's also known for the Storm. You're going to miss some of those hits, not miss some of those procs. It's nice.
I mean, they're both good. Radiance, so, with this type of lead, well, sure, why not? If he's able to get away with it. I still personally like the Deso more, but whatever. Radiance hater here. I'm a new meta hater. No Meteor Hammers, no Radiances for me. No. Just kidding.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stomanen? Is he looking for another creep wave? I think he is, but they know, Moo. He's like, no, not this time, my friend.
I should get out of it though. Stomanen's still there. A little too much for them to bother spending time chasing.
He's doing some fun stuff around the map. He also, when he did go get that kill, well, the deny that came out from Moo, he did block Ancients. So it did recognize how much they were stacking the last game in particular. But at the moment, I mean, this is a very different game than last time. 6-0, 3K lead for Nouns.
Yeah, big lead. They're looking clean this time, Nouns.
Yep.
Last time, a lot of back and forth, but this game round, they've got the early game on lock here.
And it feels like their draft synergizes like really, really well this game. Like as soon as they can go to Rush so early, tag team, Golem, Tombstone, Lone Druid plus Drow, Snapfire, even if Shredder. Stomanen, his Kiss is available.
Yeah, I think overall, probably the thing that kind of shook Nouns up the most in the last game was the fact that Dendy had such a good start against Gunnar in that mid, and Dendy was able to get a lot done. Because this game too, very much not the case. Gunnar has been a huge issue in this mid lane. He's going to be able to pick up an easy kill as Stomanen passes by. As this Lone Druid very well and truly set to be getting out of control this game.
He is massive and loading. Snowball is going to connect.
Dendy.
Oh no, Dendy!
He zipped up to the high ground, but Yamsen was ready with a gust. He's still got some mana to play with Dendy, so should be fine.
Has to zip TP. She's close though anyway. The bear almost catches up to him with Savage Roar. 7-0. This is brutal at the moment.
They're playing it very, very nicely here, Nouns.
Yeah, keeping the aggression up. And for the side of... Really, for the side of Bait, it's very limited what type of aggressive moves that they're able to have.
Yeah,
because like you said, like Dendy last game, he had a good start, so he could actually look to make some rotations and stuff like that. Dendy, not having that type of game to make moves. PL, like we talked about, takes 30 minutes.
I mean, in all kind of truth, like, how many items, like, what does this PL need to have to be at a point where he can turn up and just not die? And just be able to do something without being worried?
You won't be happy when I say it.
How many? 3? 4?
It's going to be at least, I think it is literally 3. I think it's a Fusel Manta and a Heart. And even then, it's like, is that even, I don't know. It's like, who knows? Zero is very tough at the moment.
Up top. As another kill for Nouns. I mean, it's...
They're glyphing.
There just doesn't seem to be anything that Bait have right now to stop anything that Nouns want to do. Nouns are getting away with everything.
They're glyphing and they're pushing tier 2 already. It's 11 minutes in. TPs have to get canceled. Loading. They know he's up here. He's going to be able to sneak himself through. But Tower, it's going down. This might be one of the earliest tier 2s I think I've seen.
It's a quick one.
Funnick, he is going to push on the opposite side. Pushes decently fast with the Exorcism, but the Bear, quite a bit faster. This has to be one of the fastest tier 2s I've seen in DPC. I think I have seen like a 10-minute one before, but I mean 11:40 still super early.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing some fast ones sometimes if it's like a Brood or a Beastmaster or something like that completely left on their own and ignored. But yeah, 11 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 maybe, but yeah, 11. That's fast.
And when you're playing with a draft that's also just incredible at killing Roshan, right? You take Outpost away. I think they could actually look to do it pretty soon already. Probably when the next Flesh Golem is back up, they could look to just go for it there and Bait. Their lineup, they just can't fight there.
They just got to wait. Wait for the PL to be ready to fight.
Wait for the PL to be ready to lose.
It's
looking
tough.
grim. I hope I eat my words, but
sure.
Just not thinking.
We want to be surprised by the PL. We really do. We don't get to see it often.
Gunnar, he gets the true form off. He's holding the skill point.
He's going to get grabbed, but indeed the fear. Immediately push back Stomanen, stop the channeling.
Ellis. Unloading.
Oh, nice dodge of the scatter blast. Yamsen, he'll come in for the glory.
See? How long on Flesh Golem and Tombstone? They're gonna. I mean,
they could just go into rush, right?
Husky's probably telling them 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds or something.
That's the defusal done on Stonebank, but as we say, he's still going to be having to hit the creeps. He's unlikely to find chance to be hitting any heroes anytime soon. Trees, Stomanen able to TP in time. Lelis not quite able to catch him.
That was funny doing. He's been left alone for quite some time. He's got his mech and his arcane boost done, so doing decent. Pretty okay timings on that. Just so much overwhelming damage that this DP has to walk into in these fights. Just walking into the fights versus Nouns looks hard. They got us gonna get a smoke going. 9-0. Can they find anything? Looks like they're going to at least retake Outpost. That can be pretty nice if they are going to look to contest Roche. They're already starting to scan the Roche area, so they are expecting. Bottom. Funnick.
So he can make his way out of this.
Drow's TPing over. Funnick.
They're going to drop the kisses as well. I don't think he's going to have any options here, Funnick. Oh, maybe actually his team's coming over.
They missed quite a few of those kisses as well, too. Yeah, he's actually going to live.
Yeah, not quite able to get the full connection. Funnick walks away. TP's out.
He still had mech and the wand charges anyway, but yeah, quite I think like 3 or 4 of those kisses ended up missing. Radiant's about to be done. PL can't fight. I mean, PL can't fight, Storm can't fight. So many of these heroes are just going to struggle so much.
That's going to be good timing from Gunnar, of course. 7.5k net worth, 14 minutes in. Doesn't get much better than this on the lone druid.
Definitely not. How's Moo doing? What's he picked up? Does he have his Greaves? He does. So he actually has it faster than Funnick was able to finish it up. Okay, they haven't waltzed into the Roche just yet. Playing a little bit cool. Maybe they're just looking to finish up that Radiance first. Then going to do it. That's probably a good call.
Yeah, and they're not going to be feeling any sort of pressure, I don't think, now.
That's true.
They can do whatever they feel safest to do at this point in time. There's no need to try and force anything. There we go, Radiance.
Definitely true.
Done on Gunnar. Even when the PL does have his items, we'll definitely still have issues trying to fight when the bear's about.
Yeah, they're pinging it now. Yamsum, he's like, all right, boys, it's time. I got Shard as well, too, so even stronger in the fights. And yeah, Radiant's done. Gunnar also, he's got his Shard queued up soon, so for the next purchase, he'll have that. Really strong one, that Savage Roar. And here we go.
I don't think you're doing anything about this if you're bait.
Nope, cannot fight here.
You just got to let it go. I mean... Once they've got this Aegis nouns, they can continue to sort of take as they wish, take these tier 2s.
Husky, go tank a little bit. Get a step in there. There we go. Gunnar here. Aegis, cleanly grabbed. They didn't even bring everybody either. They only did it with, you know, just 3 heroes, having the Tusk in the area. Snap was still bottom. Deep pushing versus Funnick. Snowback, he's farming, but like we said, how long will it take for him to be able to join fights?
We'll see.
You look at his health, he's like 1,000 HP.
He dies so quickly.
Yeah. Dendy scouting the area. They see Lelis, but they want a bigger target.
I'm going to try and go with the zip over towards Jamson. See if he's got any way to get out of this. He's already used the Gust. If he's just able to turn with a multi-shot, and Dendy's out of mana pretty much.
He has no TP.
Moo. He's able to slow him down with a Scatter Blast, and Dendy, he'll take a courier, but he won't be getting any... Oh, okay, he gets 2 couriers. He'll get a couple of couriers. They're both dead. Stamanen, he's able to TP away, but again,
oh boy,
there's more kills for Nouns, and only the couriers. That's all that Bait's been able to get this game. Still 0 kills on their side.
And Funnick even used ghosts and wasn't able to find anything. They tried to go for the long jump on Yamsum, but because how far behind Dendy really is at this point, his damage is super lackluster.
I will see here with the odds provided to us by our partner, esportsbet.io. Very much feeling that this game is in the bag for Nouns.
Let them get a kill, though. Let Bait get a kill. Brigand's Blade, Gunner, starting to poke high ground. This bear's not the healthiest, though. Funnick just continuing to play on bottom side. No exorcism, as we said, though, so he can't actually look to pressure and take this tower. Might be able to get some auto attacks on it, though. He might just, like, take the risk. But it is a risky one, because they might... If he shows himself, they'll probably just TP and go on him immediately.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's tier 2.
Yep, they're just constricting.
Not going to be anything that Bait could do about this one. That tower's gone as well.
Yep, just keep shrinking the map. Keep limiting the places for this PL to get this type of farm that he desperately needs, as we keep saying.
Got it.
And look at where Stomanen is. Like, he's like, yeah, it's this type of game, guys. You know, I just got to cut waves in the most random position possible.
Hurricane Pike done now on Yamson.
They're hunting Dendy also. They've got the Gust. He's got Blink. Dendy. They know.
He's gone.
See you later.
Surely, yeah, the Gust silence.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh, it's not actually long enough.
Okay, Witchblade.
All right.
That armor he gets from his
You know what,
newly picked up Witchblade.
It definitely made the difference.
Yep.
I definitely expected to see him get shredded a bit quicker by the Drow, but he's got enough to survive.
They could have layered a little bit better on the side of nouns too, but
Yeah, I thought it was because sort of what the Gust came in earlier, or it came at the same time as the Snowball.
It was a little early,
it
but
was a bit overlapped.
he might have. I think he might end up living anyway because he just got the Witchblade armor. So, Dendi going for the bear. Not an option though. That miss. Stomanin just. I'm just cracking up at Stomanin. Cut the mid wave.
Well, he might die for
they're
that.
after him.
Yeah, Gunner's headed over as well.
Juking though.
I told you the cookie. But, nothing to be done about the bear biting him.
Oh, but Funnick. Lelis. Oh, what the? Bit off the mark there with those shards. Nice silence.
And that'll stop the punch coming in. So, an escape from Funnick.
Still no kills though for Big.
12-0. It is pretty nasty this game too. I mean, Nouns are going to be feeling very good about themselves here.
It's a rough one for sure.
They are having a fantastic time.
I mean, they took a risk, right? They picked the Storm Spirit into the Lone Druid, which is, I mean, as you know, Fear was talking about it multiple times. Lone Druid excels versus these Spirit heroes, especially inside the laning space aspect.
Sure.
And then they ended their draft with a PL. So things are always going to be a bit of a risk when you're going down this route. Even if on quote unquote on paper you can look and be like, damn, good PL game because it's Drow and Undying. It's just hero just weak. Last tier 2, Nouns. Gonna have to bring this down very quickly.
Another kill.
Another one.
Loading call around the mid.
Okay, 30
They're
seconds.
bringing TPs in.
30 seconds on Aegis.
I mean,
Gunner.
I'm seeing a PL coming over here. Stonebank. What's he gonna do?
Uh-oh.
TP in and run away. That's all he can do right now.
20 seconds on Aegis. His team now connecting toward him.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Whole map is now completely in control there. And Gunner, he looks like he knows someone's here.
He's checking the tree line, and he's gonna be able to find him. How did he know?
I actually don't even know. How did he know?
Maybe was he sort of just moving the bear through the trees anyway, and it kind of the pathing kind of went off, so he knew it was getting blocked?
I don't know. I mean, the moment that you hear the charge, of course, he knew that he can get the
yeah,
Savage
maybe he
Roar,
was aware from earlier. I mean, they're just good awareness.
Very good awareness.
Yeah. There's like they take the tower, they check the tree line. Maybe someone was hanging around. They were.
Lelis on the hunt.
Missed the opening. The fear to follow up as well.
Oh my! Look at how squishy he is. They need to just. What's the stat game on this hero? This hero needs something. Some love. PL.
Yeah.
Disintegrated 15. This is.
Oh no.
Give them one kill.
No, let them kill.
All right, they're smoked up. Stomanin and Dendi, they're like, all right, guys, we got to get this. We got to find someone.
There we go.
Oh, Gunner.
Oh, here we go.
It's just not an easy go. They need more.
They're going to go.
Okay.
Here we are. They're on top of him in the field, pushing back. There's the snowball intercoming out, back up. He's got He's getting low. He's getting caught by the silence.
But he's healing.
They're on top of the cookie. He's out to the side. Dendi's in with the zip. He's trying to find Gunner, but Gunner gets healed up. He's still alive.
Oh, no, true form.
He's stuck. He gets the arrow off. Gunner's going to live. He's going to live. Funnick goes down. Dendi has to TP out. The snowball's there for Lelis. Over the walls, loading.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
They couldn't kill him. I mean, the jukes, the cookies throwing him about. They keep Gunner alive long enough to get his ult off.
Really well played by Gunner. He's just like hitting the Ancients, hitting anything
Constantly
he can.
hitting, healing up, with the bear.
He gets glimmered, gets healed up, gets grieved at the end there, and that's probably all she wrote. They're not going to get a kill, Owen.
Well,
they're going to, they're at least full commit for someone to squish your hero, so you
get
can at least
a kill
get one.
and
then
call GG. That's what you got to do. Just get that one kill. One kill is infinitely more than 0.
That is a fact.
Mathematical.
Let's watch Stomanin. Is he going to cut the mid-wave again? Ba-ba-ba. It's just sad. It's just sad to watch.
Seeing that 0 at top of the screen, it's...
Is there another 0? Do you want to see another one? Let's see if I pull up the... No, it's not quite 0 yet. Okay,
2%.
2%. Oh, he's found him. Hello.
Is he getting out of his Stomanin?
Don't believe so.
Oh, Alrighty, alrighty. Well,
When was the last time
Nouns.
there was a 0 game also? I don't think I've seen one with no kills on a team in a very, very long time.
Yeah, like never. Well, not never. I guess never's a big word.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple like the 22
There's-
ones and stuff like that and all these type of things.
Sure, but
over some time,
zero.
Zero.
That's a very rare game. Because get to the point, you 25 minutes in, you get with the quad rave band out.
Yep.
It is pretty insane how much of a boost to like, just like your armor, right? You get so much of the for the value.
I mean, the item didn't get nerfed at all either. Oh, this cookie connects on 2.
Oh, there goes Dendy.
And there goes
Stonebank.
Stonebank.
There goes the carry.
I think they might just call
Well,
it.
oh no!
Oh, they're gonna
What
get
am I gonna kill?
Are they going to get less?
Let's.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
And oh, Funnick. Oh, he's also just going to get walked down. Perhaps another route.
Well, you know, the PL experiment, maybe they could say the results came back inconclusive. I'd say it was not a success. But, you know, maybe depends on the way you look at it.
They're not going to get it. They're actually not going to get a kill. They
GG.
call. Oh my God.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 22-0. 25 minutes.
Dire's middle
Well,
is under
Not
Some-
the closest of games that we've seen here
no.
in the
you know,
DPC.
Sometimes, you know, you get lone drew.